service.
All right.
Ali. I don't put that me. Also, meeting at the MU. It's all for fun. That might be more. We like I said for. Next, then say on the tax then citizen. So when you don't say you don't see your name, I know this is your name. Then I would say that's what they do. So me, they don't start. They don't start. Yes, I'm just here. See Miss Cole. Yeah? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Until I the cable, until I see outside, that tight. You're tight. I will snap a temperature. We're not going to take outside. If nobody use cable, go able. Then I want to take a deck with the freeze. Now, they don't call the second one. The first one is the freeze. Now the second one, you guys know how they go there. Because
big man, His Excellency, our President, our Father, our Son, our Brother, who made it possible. I want to hear your hands. If not, we will not clap for President. God bless you. So this morning we are here to pray. Can we all stand, please? To the glory of God. In Psalm 103 it reads, "Bless the Lord, all my soul, and all that is within me, bless his holy name." Bless the Lord, all my soul, and forget not his benefits. That is where I was from. What is the benefit you have this morning? The benefit of life. The benefit of you here standing, you are not sick. The benefit of having children. The benefit you can say, I have made it in life. God is being good to you. Our Father, we stand this morning as your children to celebrate your handmaid, Her Excellency, Dr. Fatima Bio. You've been so good to her. See where you took her from, and see the journey now, and where she is now, and where you are taking her. I believe you will do this. She's been an exemplary woman, a unique one. Others, all in this office, the women in this office, God will cause you to be celebrated. As you celebrate her, you will be celebrated. Father, remember every family under the sound of my voice. Today is Thursday. In my church where I heard my gospels, Thursday is deliverance and today is the talk. Every man, woman, or family that is under siege by mandate of the determinate council upon which I stand, the office which you call me, I speak deliverance now upon your life in Jesus' name. Father, let your fire fall. Remember these women. Remember your sons. Remember this nation. Look beyond us and grant us victory. This program must continue. Women must celebrate when we stand and give us the wisdom, the knowledge, everything we need. And you raise our souls, our children. God will remember them. For your name's sake. Today being the third day, let your resurrection power raise every man, every woman, every boy, every girl to the position where, Father, you will take us. Keep our president. Keep his family. Keep your daughter. Give her the wisdom that she needs. And I know you will make her more fierce. Let your will be done. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you very much, Reverend Prophetess, for that thunderous and inspiring prayers. Given that, I'll now invite Sheikh Ali Khalid to please come forward and offer us the wisdom prayers. Sheikh Khalid, thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. If you are a Christian or a Jew, you say Assalamu alaikum. Greek or Hebrew. You tell me what is the difference between the two. This is Arabic. Assalamu alaikum. This is Hebrew or Greek. There's no difference. One God, one religion. And our First Lady, on behalf of the United Council of Imams, Supreme Islamic Council, and the Sierra Leone Muslim Congress, we want to congratulate you for being elected as President of the African First Ladies. Congratulations. Let us pray. We want to pray for Sierra Leone, the Republic of Sierra Leone. God bless Sierra Leone God bless the President of Sierra Leone. God bless the office of the Gender Advisor and the office of the President, Republic of Sierra Leone, in collaboration with the Parliamentary Female Caucus. I love you. God bless you. I pray for the First Lady, Madam Fatima Miu. God bless you. We are proud of you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala see you through. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Tawbah, وَقُلِ مَنْ فَسَيْرَ اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ وَالْمُؤْمِنُونَ. You work. God is telling you, you walk no more. Me, God, I see what you do. The good people that they see what you do. The grateful people, they know and they see what you do. And they also pray for the security sector of Sierra Leone. They have done marvelous over the years. The Sierra Leone police and the Sierra Leone army, God bless you all. And they pray against certain people that will take up upon themselves, say they don't see any sector of the society for abuse, past woman and wife. With my mother, I will pray against them. May God Almighty make them not succeed. Unless they repent. But if they don't repent, all the one that they also pay them. Not only the one that they abuse woman them, but the one that they pay them. Waiting them once in the government again. They don't forget it. And this is a verdict, it's a religious verdict. Anybody will abuse a leader, you know, will ever be leader, and you decided to send them the mark. If you abuse religious leaders, all you descendants, they don't ever be religious leaders. It affects them. That's a message for them. If they read, if they don't read, they ask us not to let it give them waiting and desire. We also pray against people who corrupt. They love we in the state. They're moving around. But God makes the seal. When I will say they give them offices, money to run the country, and then when I say, you have to take everything for yourself. You want them always to do this, then God makes it give them what they desire. Never forgive them. Yesterday or today or tomorrow, all those that are stealing our wealth, robbing us, they ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, let them not go through. Unless they repent. And the only way to repent is return with it. Yes. To repent from cheap, with it, return back. If you don't do that, God Almighty will ask them to let you. Give you what you desire. And that power is God. Not afraid that. Not afraid that I pray with us. Go ahead. Inshallah, that's what we will protect you. The Lord pray Allah Rabbana. Atina fi dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhaban nar. Allahumma rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Al-Fatiha jahra. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Islamic prayers. Madam First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, please now permit me to invite Honorable Mariam Masongo and the Public Relations Officer for the Sierra Leone Parliamentary Female Caucus to please give us the welcome address. Honorable Masongo.
chairperson, my honorable leader of government business, Honorable Matthew Sanuma, our clerk of parliament, and other leaders in parliament, Your Excellency, First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Fatima Mada Dio, the President of the ECOWAS Female Caucus, Honorable Veronica Kadisise, the Sierra Leone Parliamentary Female Caucus President, Honorable Wiata Sunga, Honorable Members of Parliament here, all Ministers of State, Your Excellencies, Members of the Constitutional Corps, our Secretary to the President, Dr. Emmanuel Gaima, the Presidential Agenda Advisor, Mrs. Isis Ujabi Kaba, the Women's Forum and other women's groups, our SLPP Women's Leader, Mrs. Hawa Fore Timbukri, the JMD team, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our darling young persons in the room, I bring you warm greetings from the House of Parliament. I am extremely grateful for the privilege granted me to welcome everyone to this special event, which is hosted to celebrate our beloved mother of the nation, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Fatima Mada Dio. She emerged victorious as the President of the Organization of African First Ladies for Development, OFLAD, at the 29th General Assembly held during the African Union Summit in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, February this year. Ladies and gentlemen, in a closely contested election against Her Excellency Olorunmi Tinubu, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our First Lady acquired a landslide victory. I will state here categorically that His Excellency President Yoon himself and the Sierra Leonean people as a whole have conquered Africa. Our First Lady will serve a 2-year mandate, 2 years to impact Africa's history positively, 2 years of pride for Sierra Leoneans. Women of Sierra Leone, as we celebrate this momentous victory of our First Lady, we must celebrate our President for giving her the platform to work, shine, and dare locally, regionally, internationally. Let us all celebrate the women of Sierra Leone today. It was a 9/10 result in our favor. Excellent and amazing history we have made. Let us give the First Lady a big hand. This is something unprecedented. But in Sierra Leone, we do things that people don't expect positively. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Office of the Presidential Advisor, Female Parliamentary Caucus, and all the organizers of this event, joined by the women of Sierra Leone, look forward to this inspiring new journey you have embarked on. And we are excited to see how you will amplify the voices of women and girls across Africa. We have jumped on the flight, Your Majesty. Please allow us to fly with you. Our journey had started in 1957, when the first and only female was elected to Parliament, and she was the first female cabinet minister as well in this country. Honorable PC Madam Elakodo Gulama Mayamba. Today, there are 42 of us in Parliament after 68 years, and 41% of females in the cabinet, either deputies or full ministers. A big thank you to the government of Sierra Leone and President Bio, the honorable members of the 5th session of Parliament at that time, the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs, and other line ministries, CSOs, all the he for she's gentlemen's and champions in this country, and women of Sierra Leone who fought to make the Gateway Act 2022 a reality. But we must accelerate action at this year's International Women's Day states. It took 68 years from 1957 to now to get here, to get 42 women in Parliament and almost 45% in high positions in this country. It took 68 years. My First Lady, we want your flights to move faster. And you must take us beyond 30% in the Gateway. For more women. But today's politics is not for the weak. It's been very hard on us as women. On a personal note, Madam Chair, please allow me the extra time to clap my lady in poetic language. Your Excellency, I have an unpublished poem titled An Ode to Her Majesty, which I have written in 2023 for you, but you never saw it. I'll just, please allow me to read the one stanza. Her search in high places and deep valleys, never to leave her corpse hungry. We are never left hungry. Her name in every home, nook and crevice revered, a soothing echo in the winds. A lioness in passionate pursuit of victory, bliss, sunshine, and love for wings. A lioness in passionate pursuit, abounding in thoughts of new treasures and conquests for all and sundry. She is today's changing woman, a conqueress who rules with fierce passion, Fatima. As I flow from this poetic note, on behalf of the organizers of this special event, I would like to warmly welcome all of you here present who have left your busy, conflicting, tight, and sometimes confusing schedules to join us in Parliament to celebrate an icon of women's emancipation and empowerment and a model of the emerging African woman. Thank you all for coming and do have a splendid time with us. On that note, my chair, please allow me to hand over the poem, which is unpublished, to her first lady. My first lady, this is unpublished, but for you, it was written way back in 2023 in honor of your hard work and advocacy for women all over Africa. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Maria Zongo. She is the first-time member of Parliament, and she piloted the prohibition of child marriage act in the Parliamentary Republic of Sierra Leone. Thank you very much for that inspiring welcome address to Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, please permit me to succinctly introduce the chairperson for this occasion, Ms. Josephine Kamara, Director General of the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I want to hear ladies of this country is here. Where we diplomats then, they there? We're not there? Okay, our diplomats are here. So I am going to go over the protocols again, because I would have just said all protocols observed. But the distinguished protocol coordinator in this country has said, never say all protocols observed, because you may just miss certain protocols that have already been mentioned or missed out. So I'm going to start again. Our distinguished honored guests, I need sometimes to call out my baby sister, or my big woman, I'll call her baby again. The woman who is dedicated to empowering women, advocating for girls, leading transformative initiatives, a woman who, when she enters a room, her energy actually lights up the room. Even when it's somebody lights, TV lights, they are brilliant. And I clap for this woman. I have been meaning to call her president, and today I have the distinguished honor to call you, Your Excellency, the President of First Ladies of Africa. Well, I put my hand together for this woman. This one, the energy passing now all 1,000 people inside this hall right now. 1,000, I just do a head count. And when I know if we put better hands together, I want to clap. None other than our First Lady, Her Excellency, Madam Fatima Marabiyo. I will not miss that. All cabinet ministers and deputies present here, the parliamentary leadership, and all members of parliament, most especially the female parliamentary caucus that invited us here, members of the diplomatic and consular corps, our development partners present here, special advisors to His Excellency, the first man of this country, Brigadier Retired Julius Maada Bio, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, heads of government agencies and departments, women organizations present here. If I go down the list, I'm not going to come out here today because there are plenty. So later in the program, I will recognize each group where they are today. Members of the press, whether you're a blogger or you're a mainstream press person, all he for she's in this room, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My beautiful people of Sierra Leone who are watching us live or listening to us on the National Broadcaster as well as other media houses, how are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, I am humbled to chair this occasion today. I will be steering the ship. We have a fantastic lineup of speakers, performances, and of course, the woman of the moment, the dynamic, hard-working First Lady, will also give us a spiel later. Please give her a round of applause. My work, I'm not going to say too many because there are people here who are going to be speaking about this woman, this incredible woman who we are celebrating today. But I also just want to celebrate every woman who is making a difference. We've just observed Women's History Month, International Women's Day in March. voice for yourselves. So, the purpose of why we're here today, I will not speak to that purpose. There's someone who is greater and mightier than me, who I'm going to call to speak about the purpose of why we're here today. Now let's hear about that from the former First Lady, who is also in waiting to be the wife of another president. My own little sister, you know, all my little sisters are here today. Madam Aissata Jabi Kaba, IJ Kaba, let's welcome her. Thank you for pulling this together.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. At least for once, I think I'm lost of words, but I'm trying. Fatima, there you are. I'm not going to use the Facebook or Facebook. Madam Chair, our development partners, Cabinet Ministers, honorable members of Parliament, UN agencies, our dynamic First Lady, Secretary to President, the Fula Chief and the Fula community present here today, the acting Soso Chief and the Soso community, the Madinga Union, Women's Forum, Army wives, police wives, Mawoket, good morning. It is an honor to stand before you today as we gather to celebrate a truly remarkable achievement. Achievements are more than just milestones. They represent hard work, dedication, determination, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Today, we have the privilege of acknowledging and celebrating someone whose efforts have not only been outstanding, but have also made a significant impact on those around her. Our First Lady, Dr. Mrs. Fatima Batima Mada Bio, is a globally recognized advocate for the empowerment of women and girls. She has become a powerful voice for gender equality and social injustice. Her advocacy has influenced policies and funding initiatives in Sierra Leone and beyond. Madam First Lady, today is a day the women of Sierra Leone and the people of Sierra Leone set aside to celebrate your achievement. These countless hours you have put into reaching this moment, it is a reminder that success is not an accident, but a result of continuous efforts, resilience, and willingness to rise above challenges as you've always done. What makes this achievement more special is the way you inspire others. You have shown us that with determination and belief in oneself, there is no goal too big and no challenge too difficult. Your success today is not just a reflection of your ability, but of your character, your strength, humility, unwavering commitment to excellence. As we celebrate this achievement, let us take a moment to look forward. This milestone is just one of many that you will undoubtedly continue to conquer. The journey you have embarked on will inspire others to aim high, work harder, and embrace every opportunity that comes their way. On behalf of everyone here today, I want to congratulate you on this well-deserved recognition by Africa. Because African first ladies that they elect you. I don't want to talk about the election. The person may be there. If you can't talk about the election, that's in the English system, you surrender. Don't forget about who can surrender. Whenever you hear they appear, it's too plain, with money and all things. Before it begins our balance. If one balance is afraid, but what if you don't know? We like Jakakari. When they say Jami, we like Jakakari. And when they say Jami, a blessing. So, Professor Brandon don't pray. He said, I can't be first lady back. So, what's the name of this thing? I need to go see what I'm saying. They don't be saying that to because I don't believe in that. But if I can't, let's see what I'm Brandon. So, I didn't watch now. Which one I will look so I will be first lady? Madam First Lady, the women of Sierra Leone and the people of Sierra Leone appreciate you. In fact, the problem we get now, they say this place is small. If I don't go take big place for celebrating. We say, well, me and the female parliamentarians, they say, no, we go on here. When you go take the staff, when you can go to the big one, when we all invite in this video. So on behalf of everybody that's there, I want to say congratulations. May God continue to guide and protect you in this your endeavor. In conclusion, today's celebration is not just about acknowledging an outstanding achievement, but also recognizing the hard work, dedication, and perseverance that led to this moment. Madam Fatima, you know how I call you Fatima? You know that Fatima is really Bamene? You know that Koton Tama, Pamadinga, Pamile? Yes. Everybody go and call you say Koton Tama. I want to Tama, they don't talk like talking. And when you go and call you say Fatima, it means you different from the old, and this is what you are. So, Madam First Lady, your success is an inspiration to us all. We are incredibly proud of what you have accomplished. As you continue to strive for even greater heights, remember that this is only the beginning of an even more remarkable journey. We are excited to see where your talent and determination will take you next. Congratulations once again on your election as President of African First Ladies. Let me now use this opportunity to thank my committee. We get one of the best committee there. So my local meeting will be this week. Take meeting done. But I honestly want to say thank you to committee members, especially the Deputy Clerk of Parliament, Mr. Fraser, the protocol team, and the one we can at Cash, Madam Honorable Veronica Kadisi, every day we advise me, but all customers before say, they advise me. So I want to say thank you to my own for our help for putting this program together. May Allah continue to guide, protect, bless, and keep us all together in unity and peace. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Madam Aissatou Javid Kaba, Presidential Advisor on Gender. Thank you so much. The recording language I keep hearing here on narrative is no goal is too big for this woman. Her advocacy and dedication to work is unflinching. Sometimes I look at her and say, where does she get all of her energy from? And one day I did ask her that question. And she told me, for as long as it's for the people of this country, especially women and children, she will find that energy no matter what. Madam Ajit, no goal is too big. Advocacy and education. Maybe we will begin, I don't know if you will be that first lady again, or for begin for female presidents. Also, woman there. Oh, shout for woman president, I see that in for shit, that goes when they smile to me, something. All right, so that's the soul man, everybody. I can act small for me. I can lighten up the room. Mr. So artist, where are you? So artist, and I come small. We want dance. Where are they? Come on in. So artist. Come on, say again.
You know that you can give a couple of transfers.
So.
Thank you.
Women's Networks, Pronet, Arwen, I'd like to recognize all of you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will hear statements from different key figures. Each speaker will have an opportunity to speak for 2 minutes, and I will time you. I would now like to call on our first speaker, the distinguished Honorable Baran Umar Tarawali. Actually, that's what I'm calling. Baran Umar Tarawali, the Clerk of Parliament, to make a 2 minutes statement or less.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Thank you very much. 2 minutes. And in 2 minutes, I'm going to give you the trust of Parliament. As a Parliament, today we are gathered here to celebrate a woman that has won an international election. So please, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let us try to win our own local elections. As a Parliament, we trust that Her Excellency the First Lady that have won her election as the President of the African First Ladies would advocate for development. Her Excellency will advocate and focus on social and economic development across Africa. We equally trust that she will influence policies. We trust as a Parliament that she will strengthen networking and collaboration. And further still, we trust that she will provide us quality representation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we trust that she will greatly impact social issues. And as a Parliament, the reason why we trust that she will achieve all of this are the following. One, we are convinced that she is fearless and relentless in the defense of our people. Two, we trust that she is the epitome of an enduring and prevailing character, committed and result-oriented. Three, we trust she is known for her strong moral principles and honesty. Four, we trust she exudes elegance and confidence in her demeanor. Five, we equally trust as a Parliament that she understands and cares for others and always committed to fostering strong relationships. And finally, as a Parliament, on behalf of the Speaker, the leadership, distinguished honorable members of Parliament and staffers, that she has a genuine smile, an effortless charm that makes others feel comfortable and confident around her. Thank you, Mr. Mutuma.
The Honorable Baran Tarawali has set the pace, 1.5 minutes. So I'm going to 1 minute 45 seconds. So the recurring thing there was just this woman's dedication, her fearlessness, her standing up, not just for herself, but for the country. And I believe for every woman and every man in this room and in this country. result-oriented. I would like to add compassionate. When someone in a jail, you say, I'm sorry for Manapula. That shows compassion. It doesn't matter how hurt you've hurt that individual. It's called forgiveness and compassion. I think we have that both in Islam and Christianity. So thank you, Madam First Lady. Let me now call on our next speaker to make a statement. The President of the Women's Forum, Madam Sally Adams, to come on. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Actually, 1 minute and 45 seconds. Or she wants 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Thank you. My President.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson, but please, I am appealing for 3 minutes. Now we get to the 3 minutes. Thank you. Her Excellency, Dr. Fatima Madabiu, US. Distinguished guests, all protocols must have 3 minutes. I bring you warm greetings from the Women's Forum, the National Women's Umbrella Body of Sierra Leone. Today, we are here to celebrate a truly historic and inspiring achievement. It is with immense pride and joy that we honor Her Excellency Dr. Fatima Madabiu, First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, on this special celebration in her honor of, as she was being elected as President of the Organization of African First Ladies and Development. Her Excellency, the election to this prestigious role is a testament to her unwavering dedication, tireless advocacy, profound commitment, and to the environment of women and girls, not only in Sierra but Africa as a whole. Through your leadership, Her Excellency, you champion causes that resonate deeply with the heads of millions, which few of these achievements have been highlighted, just few, because there are so many. One, successfully championed and passed 2 resolutions at the United Nations. In 2018, you officially launched the Hands Up Our Girls campaign program all over the country. Addressing period poverty. In 2019, she did the launching of the free sanitary pass for school-going pupils, our girls that are attending government-assisted schools in Sierra Leone, which address crucial needs and enable them to pursue education without interruption during their monthly menstrual period. In 2020, she set up the Presidential Task Force to fight rape and gender-based violence in Sierra Leone, and then also established the Rape Sexual Abuse Court for the underage minors to speed up the prosecution and sentence of these rape perpetrators. He also championed the prohibition of Child Rights Act 2024. And then, women who go over the payroll, they use your money. She sponsored 12 doctors on the master's program for the treatment of cancer in India and Egypt. Last but not least, that we women of Sierra Leone, we will always remember and think about you, is the champion of the signing of the gift into an act of law, which today we have so many political appointees of women. And again, let's don't forget about His Excellency, because he was the brain behind the giving at that time. As President of OFLA, Her Excellency, we undoubtedly bring a vision, compassion, and determination to the forefront, uniting First Ladies across the continent in a shared mission of progress and development. Her journey to this movement has been marked by courage, resilience, and
unending belief in the power of collective action to transform lives. Let us, women of this country, let us take this opportunity to express our heartfelt congratulations and unwavering support to Her Excellency as she embarks on this new chapter of leadership. May your tenure as President of OFA be filled with groundbreaking achievements, strengthening partnerships, and a legacy that will inspire generations to come. On behalf of the Women's Forum and the entire cast of CYU, let's all come together again and heartily congratulate our dynamic, resilient, and beautiful First Lady of the country of CYU, Her Excellency, Dr. President Fatima Mada Bio, the leader and the true champion of the African future. Congratulations again, Your Excellency. This prayer is that honor. We stand with you, united in purpose we hope, and we'll get it for you.
Thank you very much, Madam Sally Adams, for that inspiring narrative about our First Lady, the woman of belonging to call the President, and now she actually has that title, Madam President. Next, I would like to call on another distinguished personality, the President, another woman, ECOWAS Female Parliamentarians Association, the Honorable Veronica Badi Sise. Welcome to the podium. Sometimes I want to give her 1 minute, but for the sake of this, I think I will add 1 more minute, make her 2.
Thank you very much. Before I start, I would like to ask us all to stand, especially the women and the he for she, to sing our anthem for women, because this is a woman day. Today is our day. Woman Day. You will not Sabia. You enjoy me. You were one trying to sing. You give me the bass. Honorable Nicola, you are doing this. a better world. For the love of peace can rest on every shore. When men lay down their weapons and learn to love and share, and people want to bring an end to war, who are these people? The women. Women are the peacemakers. So I always like that last stanza. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, to observe all other protocols. I don't want to go to all that. Good afternoon. As you heard, I am the president of the Female Caucus in ECOWAS. You can just imagine how important and wonderful the Sierra Leone women are. Now, we have a president for the whole Africa and another president for West Africa. So let's clap for the women of the South Africa. Thank you very much. Today, we gather to honor your remarkable contributions to the empowerment of women in this nation. Your steadfast commitment has been instrumental in transforming the landscape of women's inclusion in Parliament. Particularly during the 6th Parliament, that leaped from just 12% representation in the 5th Parliament to an impressive 28% in the 6th Parliament. It's a testament to the impact of your advocacy. We take pride in the significant stride made, including the presence of women in key parliamentary leadership positions, while we acknowledge that there is still much more to be done. We celebrate the achievements that have been realized under your guidance. The distribution of sanitary pads, championing of the Get Hands Off Our Girls, and also the prohibition of the early child marriage. I must say special thanks to our leadership in Parliament. If we are talking today about 30% in Parliament, I must say kudos to my leaders, especially the leader of government business and the opposition leader, and our leadership champion, the clerk, Parang Tarawali. Please rise up, let the women recognize you. They have been behind all this. So if we achieve the 30%, we must say thank you to the Parliament. As we celebrate your recent accomplishment of being elected President of the Organization of African First Ladies for Development during the 29th General Assembly at the African Union Summit in Addis Ababa. We are reminded of your tireless efforts to uplift the women of Sierra Leone. Your dedication to enhancing the economic and political status of women and girls, along with your commitment to their protection, resonates far beyond our borders. This new role is just a personal achievement, but a victory for all women across Africa. And it fills us with pride to see you recognized on such a significant platform. As you embark on this 2-year mandate, championing the rights of women and girls throughout the continent, know that you have all our full support, also in ECOWAS Parliament, where I am the president of the caucus, ECOFEDA. Sierra Leone, we are blessed, West Africa and Africa as a whole. We are confident that you will represent Sierra Leone with distinction, showcasing our nation's commitment to the empowerment and protection of women. On behalf of the entire women, the organizations here present, 50-50 Women's Forum, and all the other women's organizations. I'm seeing the mannequins, the women, the police, everybody here. We want to say congratulations, my dear lady. We look forward to your continued success and the positive changes you will bring to the lives of the women across this country. And for the benefit of those of you who are not there, I I was there. So that is why we are going to show you a skit written and directed by Honorable Rebecca Sise, an actress, and she too is an actress. So I'm going to show you, we are going to repeat exactly what went on, what happened in Addis Ababa. I was there. I don't know for you. So with that, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you. So you see why I gave her 2 minutes? Because I know she's going to put together a skit that will probably run for another 5 minutes. We're going to move this forward. Every speaker here is as audible and legible and understanding that I don't need to repeat what they said because it would be what we call in Creole tautology. So I don't want to do any tautology now. So the next speaker is also another female champion. Minister of Gender and Children's Affairs, another baby sister. You see, they all just tower over me, but they're all little girls, you know. Minister for Gender and Children's Affairs, Dr. Isata Mahal. Another 2 minutes, madam.
Thank you, Chairperson. Her Excellency the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Fatima Jabima Dabio, the Gender Advisor, the Office of the President, colleague ministers here present, honorable members of Parliament, our esteemed development partners, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all whom are the way in Mande, your boy and Mondial, Agri-Tunawa. I feel particularly grateful and honored to be part of this historic event held in honor of our remarkable and strong woman, our mother, our sister, seated here, the First Lady of the Republic, Her Excellency, Dr. Fatima Dabio. Congratulations. Her Excellency, on behalf of the leadership and staff of the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs, I extend our profound appreciation and gratitude to the unwavering commitment to the protection of and promotion of the rights and well-being of women and girls through the landmark Arms of Our Girls program and our other initiatives that have remarkably strengthened the protection of our women, looking at the scientific part campaign, the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act, and other initiatives that you have championed in this country, the support that you have given to vulnerable women, supporting them through vocational studies, is also an exemplary effort that you have made in order for you to complement the efforts of government and also supporting your orphan government in terms of ensuring that the development comes to this nation through all of those efforts. Importantly, the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs wishes you congratulations on your historic elections as President of the Organizations of African First Ladies for Development. Your Excellency, your election to that enviable position is a testament to your hard work and stellar performance as previous advocate for gender equality and women's empowerment. Your election is the victory for Sierra Leone, and especially the women and girls who look up to you as their role models and champions for their rights. Your Excellency, again, on behalf of the entire government of His Excellency the President, through the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs, I wish to reaffirm our commitment to collaborate with their office in moving the women's agenda forward. In particular, the Ministry looks forward to partner with their office, ensuring that legislative and policy frameworks are strengthened to enhance protection of women and girls. As strong as you are and passionate as you are, we want to rally behind you with support and great effort from every other woman in this room that we continue to align ourselves with your initiatives we go. I'm just coming from the CSW initiative, from the CSW summit. People all over the meetings that I attended have been asking, where is your dynamic first lady? I said, she's engaged in some other initiatives. It tells you how remarkable your efforts have been. It tells you how your efforts have also brought Sierra Leone to the fore for people to understand. And these are some of the remarkable things that we, as a nation, have gained during the tenure of and your tenure as the first lady of this country. I want to say, hearty congratulations again, My Excellency. We appreciate your efforts and we wish you all the best as you are embarking on this journey, a journey that will not be forgotten easily in the office or the organization of First Ladies of Africa. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Minister. We understand that her work has earned her international acclaim from her work on global humanitarian efforts, where she was awarded and recognized by the United Nations and other world leaders. Madam, your impact, as we're hearing today, extends beyond borders, making you a true global advocate for social issues. Thank you so much. Our next speaker, at least we have a he for she, who is going to speak on behalf of the he for she's. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Alhaji, let me start first, Sheikh Alhaji Engineer Timothy Kabah.
Excellency, the President of the Organization of African First Ladies, Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Madam Dr. Fatima Mada Jabinio, Excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps, colleague ministers, Secretary to the President, religious and traditional leaders, our revered chiefs, ladies and gentlemen, celebrants of this great occasion of the inauguration of Our Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, who came home a little over a month with a trophy for having been elected as the President of the Organization of First Ladies of Africa. Excellencies, distinguished guests, in 1995, the World Conference of the United Nations was held in Beijing a little under 30 years ago in September of 1995. This conference promulgated principles that reinforce the equality of men and women in pursuit of their life. On the heels of this declaration, the Beijing Declaration, the women of Africa married to African leaders
will not only accompany their husbands to the African Union Summit, but exactly a year after the original declaration, they commenced the African First Ladies Summit at the center of the African Union Summit. Incidentally this year, the 38th Summit of the Heads of State and Government of the African Union met on the theme Justice for Africans and People of African Descent through Revelation. These coincided and also aligns with the theme of the OFLAG 29th Summit, which is African First Ladies Champion Women's Leadership and Rights through African Heritage. It was in the heart of this 29th Summit that Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, was resoundingly elected the President of that organization. Congratulations, Madam President. I still have a message on my phone. Tell me, man, say, I don't win. And I informed your husband, I saw the beam on his face. He was delighted. Usually a very stoic personality, but I could see, I could sense, I could feel the joy that exuded from your husband when I conveyed the message that you have been elected President of OFLAG. Congratulations. OFLAG, over the years, has united the voices of African First Ladies, government and development partners to promote improved access to education and access to healthcare services through targeted campaigns like Free to Shine and We Are Equal. First Ladies of Africa, through OFLAG, have continued to leverage their position and influence to champion policies and to also mobilize resources and offer Ghana development support to improve on the lives of women and girls in Africa. So it is by no mistake that our own First Lady, a very hard-working half of His Excellency the President, the behind-the-scene power of the President, will push and spotlight OFLAG as an important organization for societal development and making Sierra Leone a very important participant in that organization. I bet many people have come to know about OFLAG, which has actually existed since 2002, because of Her Excellency Dr. Fatima Malia Diop. I remember on the 15th of February, I represented His Excellency the President in the African Union Peace and Security Council. And then came to the hotel. But before I came to the hotel, I was sitting very close to the Foreign Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We were the only two foreign ministers in that meeting of the heads of state and authorities of the African Union Peace and Security Council. And I said to him, my brother, where is Oga? And he said to me, you don't know what is happening. Oga is with First Lady. Your First Lady wants to give her trouble. And in fact, I said, no, how now? He said, Oga was not going to come, but your First Lady is stubborn. He says, so the First Lady of our Republic, of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, she has come with 2 private jets with all our workers to ensure that she becomes the President of OFLAG. I was sitting there, ladies and gentlemen, very worried for our First Lady. And for His Excellency the President. We don't have a private jet, not to talk about 2 private jets. And then I retired
to the hotel, I went to the president's holding room, and I met the First Lady and His Excellency, the President. And I said respectfully to Madam First Lady, I said, this is going to be the battle of David and Goliath. I said, but I'm not too sure if you could find a pebble in the valley of Elah to fight against Goliath. She was very confident, but as foreign minister, conveying information that 2 private jets with businessmen had descended in Addis Ababa. There was a sense of despondence visible in the face of the First Lady. But then she said, well, me not gonna get. And then I said, you're right. And I said, Madam First Lady, let me give you some exhortation in Islam. She said, what is topic? I said, no. I said, there is a surah in the Holy Quran, in Surah Imran verse 26. And she said, what is surah? I said, oh, listen. I said, the Quran says, and His Excellency the President said, now I said, go to the talk. And then the ancient Christian missionary in me, I said to the President, Mr. President, Romans 13:1, it says, every man must subject themselves to the authority on earth, because all powers come from heaven, and sanctify them. And the President said, $500,000 save money for campaign. They said 2 private jets. And then before I left the room, I tapped my sister on the back. I said, you don't get money, but my God will get. And indeed, God works in a very, very kind and mysterious way. But this is not about miracle. This is actually a product of hard work. It is a synthesis of input of hard work and support to the President's vision, responding to the Sustainable Development Goal number 5, which is to achieve gender equality and empower all women and children. And this is also consistent to the requirement of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission report of 2001-2002, which amongst the causes of the conflict was the general breakdown of the social fabric of our society. That principally the marginalization of vulnerable populations, such as women in our society. Her Excellency the President of Offline and the First Lady of this republic has supported her husband on every work of the women working for the progress of this country. Madam First Lady, side by side with her husband, the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone has enacted the Gender Equality and Empowerment Act of 2023, the prohibition of the early marriage, of the Child Marriage Act. These are all progressive laws that do not only protect women, but also give women a platform to reach their God-given potential. Today we're here to celebrate the pride of our land, a woman of substance, a woman that has supported her husband throughout the husband's presidency. And we all feel pleased, as my Minister of Foreign Affairs, to have another ambassador, a partner to the chief diplomat of this country, raising the flag of our country. Madam First Lady, congratulations. Congratulations. And I hope these 2 years of the presidency will bring more opportunities for the women of our country. As a geologist, let me leave you with what Solomon says in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 15. She is more precious than rubies and cannot be compared to anything which thou desires.
There is no mistake to make you the foreign minister. You spoke like a true diplomat, Mr. Minister. You know, you mentioned about her achievements as a testament to the hard work that she has done, not just in this country but beyond. I recall when this woman called First Ladies across this continent to come here. These people jumped on commercial aircrafts. Some traveled for 2 days. Some arrived here in drenching rain. So I have no doubt that, of course, God Almighty will surely have, but also a testament to the commitment of those women in that room who will to. Madam First Lady, you deserve this. And thank you for being our president of OFLA. So I will go to the next speaker, the president of the Sierra Leone Female Parliamentary Caucus. Madam, Honorable Madam Muriata Songa, 2 minutes now. Put our hands together for her.
Thank you. I was tempted to ignore, but I'm just going to remind Madam Chair that you are in the House of Parliament. And this is our home. This SO2 Nawiyon area. Madam Chair, Your Excellency, please permit me to stand existing protocols. We as a parliament, all we do is talk. We make laws and we're very good at talking. And so we constrain ourselves, we limit ourselves when we are giving the podium to make it very brief. And that's exactly what I will do today. Then let me join the women of the Sierra Leone Parliament, the 6th Parliament, to congratulate you on your achievement. It is an achievement for all of us. And so we don't take it lightly, we cherish it. Which is why you are seated here today. Because for us, as legislators, we thought it fit that no matter how celebrated our First Lady is out there, no matter how we celebrate her, we want to make it very clear that as lawmakers, we want to celebrate her even more and in a different way. And so we worked with the office of the gender team in State House to put this together. As much as I would like to speak the whole day, we really want to hear the beautiful voice of our First Lady. And so we want to make it short. We as Parliament, SO2, Madam First Lady, since I came in as the President of the Female Caucus, you have shown the willingness to work with us, you have demonstrated it. And one of the things you said in our last engagement, when women said to you, Madam First Lady, we're not used to you so no more, you clearly said it. You said, but we'll not keep calling me. And we take that very seriously. The Parliament wants to ensure we work very closely with you. As a Parliament, SO2, we want to work with all the women. We want to change the narrative. We want to change how we do the work. Because if we create that distance between the lawmaker and the woman and the other people that were outside, we're not going to get a true reflection of the woman that they represent in our Parliament. And we want for every time all they sit up in our Parliament for talk, let it not just be we own voice wagging our head, let it be the voice of the women of Sierra Leone. Now that one they make under my leadership, we don't put a proposal, but let us begin the work with not just the women organizations, but we want to begin work with even the prisons, we want to begin work with the legislative arms, the lawmakers, the lawyers, then we want to begin work with the Women's Forum, we want to begin work with 50-50, every organization that exists in Sierra Leone. We want to begin work with the woman the way they brought forth. Now the only way that they will begin to speak their own language. In the absence of that, they will sit down in a corner and they will sit down in open places and say, that woman are not fit for purpose. Not to we that they represent. And so, Madam First Lady, the opportunity that we know have been given to you through your hard work, you will not take it lightly. So ensure that we benefit as a country, we benefit as women of Sierra Leone. Because most of the time, opportunities are there, but they are like in a big basket. You need somebody stronger, you need somebody vibrant to fight for you and take your own portion from that basket and bring it to you. In the absence of that, you all remain just African women. You will not get a share of the cake that is out there. And for me, Madam First Lady, I see that there's a name that's when it is me used for Colantima, the team away as Sabi. The team away as Sabi, you say when they won't put they make sure that you know they sleep, you know they sit down. You know what's enough, but you will be on your toes constantly. And the woman that I know knows how to be diplomatic, and she knows the other way. And so if she has to fight to bring what is due to Sierra Leone, I am confident we will get it. And I know the representation is not going to fall short in any aspect, because she is competent, she is eloquent, her self-esteem is right up there, and nobody on earth brings her down no matter what you do. And that's the kind of representations we want. And for me, I always say, we've had first ladies in the past. But the gap, the pace that she set, the bar that she set, anybody coming after will struggle to fit in that shoes. Because it's so high. Our expectations now from a first lady coming in, any other first lady, will be so high that the moment you start to perform, we'll start looking for faults in you. They will not so fast coming, they will wonder you start to so. And so the expectation will drive you to not appreciate, but we are hopeful that they will tap into the energy that she has, the knowledge that she might not execute all in this period, and she will be able to support and nurture. And so for us as women in Parliament, we are grateful that we have you as somebody that stands for us. But Madam First Lady, I will not leave this podium, but I believe I still have 1 minute. I will not leave this podium without telling you that for us to maintain the gain that we've made as women of Sierra Leone, we've worked tirelessly with your office. The work we did in the 5th Parliament was so immense that it has given back to 42 women in Parliament from 16. In the 5th Parliament, it was just 16 of us. Now we are 42. And so for me, the achievements that we've made, we've had, we don't want to let that go. And so for now, Madam First Lady, one of your greatest tasks will be how do we maintain what we've gained by adding just to it and maintaining it rather than allowing it to drop. Because when the willpower is there, when the political willpower is there, you achieve greater things. But what happens in the future? And that is the future I wanted to speak to you about, Madam First Lady. We are here today. We want, when we exit the podium, other women should be here, representing us eloquently. But what will give them that platform? We have started feeling the wave of women struggling to maintain their positions. We have started experiencing the threat that we might be put out. Madam First Lady, with your blessing, I know you will fight for the women of this Parliament. You will fight for the women in positions, the ministers, so that we see more women coming in rather than being deducted. And so for me, we want to say to the men, continue to give us the space to shine. Continue to support us in what we're doing. We must be very grateful to the leadership in Parliament. They are completely for shame. But we want to see more women in leadership. We want to see more women in politics. So as we continue our daily activities, our political activities, let us remember that our women are to be supported, not kicked out. We want to see more women in Parliament. And for us to be able to deliver Madam First Lady, we need support to build the confidence of the women. We need support for them to know that you don't have to worry in Parliament about who is campaigning in your constituency. You can focus on your work in Parliament and worry less about constituency And your people out there, we know that you're representing them eloquently, you're representing them perfectly. Let us all support each other. Like he said, SO2, women are not supporting company. We are going to change that narrative. We are now going to be supporting each other. Moving forward, and we know we are going to do that very quickly. I thank you all, and I know you will have a wonderful time in Parliament. This is your Parliament. You voted for us. And so once in a while, it's beautiful to see all of you here celebrating with us. And today, don't forget that it's a celebration of the Parliament to Her Excellency. Join us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that passionate plea on behalf of the women of this country. Our First Lady can be a princess, but when it's time for her to advocate for her P for her pet project, she can be a dog in a very good way, a positive one. I usually say that when women want to fight for what they want, the dog comes out of them. And Madam First Lady, you just heard from the Honorable that they want you to do more. Not just to maintain the standard, but to go beyond the 30%. I have said, maybe in the next government, I still stand here to say we want a female president representing this country. If other countries have done it, I don't see why we cannot do it in Sierra Leone. We've always been first, whether first in positives or in negatives, but I stand here to say we cannot be last in selecting or appointing a female president. Even the Honorable Dr. Kande Ukela is agreeing with me as he sits there. So on that note, let's have a little laugh. My people, we all love drama. And so, let's enjoy a wonderful skit put together by the Honorable Kadisi Singh and her team. It's called Much in Little. Sit back and enjoy. Are you ready? Honorable Kadi, Veronica Kadisi Singh. Thank you.
Good afternoon, all. Good afternoon, Madam First Lady. Madam First Lady, please permit me to stand on the existing protocols. We in Parliament here have a short skit for you. The title of the skit is Much in Little. There is an election for the presidency of women in Komboya region. Well, as a young and vibrant lady from a small town called Balima Town opted to contest with one heavyweight woman fondly called Cash Madam. The lady with only small resources, backed up with the support of her husband and trusted in the Lord within the race. Just imagine, Cash Madam. With everything, what do you expect? Ladies and gentlemen, Madam First Lady, please sit back and enjoy. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies. Most of you know me. Some of you doesn't know me. I am Her Excellency Lily from Balima Town, County
nature. Because we've been missing out on a lot of opportunities due to bad governance, bad representation, and I want you all to support me. What do you think of that proposal?
That's nice. So many of you are contesting. 10 women, but including Cash Madam. Yeah, Cash Madam.
I mean, why not? It's not all about money. Most times it's about the grace of God. You've been courageous and outspoken. Money doesn't count sometimes.
Maya, don't try you. We will support you for higher bikes and tickets. But wait, have you informed your husband, His Excellency, that you will be competing with Cash Madam?
Oh yes, I have. I've informed my lovely husband and he's thrilled about it. And he's ready to support me. And he even promised that he will hire 10 bikes and keke and even repair the buses, and he's giving me his blessings.
Okay? Why Cash Madam is swimming in riches, buying cars, buses, you name them. Okay, we go.
Cash Madam has, mind you, Cash Madam has 20 vehicles, hundreds of cars, kekes and bikes. His Excellency, will he be able to support you through that cooperation? I know His Excellency, your husband, will definitely support you.
Oh, yeah.
You are doing extremely well.
Oh yes. Hi, darling. How are you? You okay? Have you eaten?
Yes.
Darling, you know the election is coming up soon. And I know you have a responsibility.
Hey, are you here with Cash Madam?
Of course not.
We don't have money, but we have God. And I believe I will support you as my wife. I've told you that I've hired 10 kekes, right? And I've prepared a bus that one can take to support us along. My God, stand strong. Be confident, and I believe you will win this election. Go and engage the guys. Other press ladies, tell them your manifesto, the plan you have for them, and I believe success will be yours.
I will. And the women are ready to support me, and I know I will win. Thank you, my darling.
You know, I always support you.
Assalamu alaikum. Fifi! Fifi? Yes, madam. Go and make an announcement for me that me, Cash Madam, will like to see all the women in the palace. Now, I mean, it's okay, it's okay. there tomorrow. Tomorrow is the D-Day. I know you will be there to support Cash Madam. Let's go and get ready. Cash Madam.
Good afternoon, my elegant first ladies. I'm the PA to the returning officer. I'm here to announce her arrival, Madam Crystal Johnson. You are welcome.
Good afternoon, my first lady. Please let's introduce ourselves. I am Madam Crystal, the returning officer.
Good afternoon, First Ladies. I'm Her Excellency Florence from Bronxtown.
Hello, salam alaikum. I am Ayo Cash Madam. Her Excellency Cash Madam. Thank you. From the Congoya region.
Good afternoon. Anyways, I'm from Moya, firstly.
Good afternoon, ladies. I am Sia Fatima from Paymata.
I am Elizabeth from Boltown, Her Excellency. Her Excellency, Lily from Wellington Town. Thank you.
Naranda on the street.
needs your participation to make it a success. In that regard, we are not here just looking for an outright winner. Hope you are all ready to cast your votes. I want to kindly inform you all that today we are to celebrate unity, not competition. There will be no losers here. You are all just strong, amazing women making your voices heard. So let's make it fair, fun, and good vibes. Thank you all. Cash Madam and Madam Lily, I will give you 1 minute each to address the delegates.
My wonderful mothers, sisters, as a young woman, I ask you to support me because I will be able to navigate the world in pursuing the cause of women in this region. And I assure you, I will do my level best. To my elder sister, give me the opportunity to serve you. Support me to be the president of this women in this region. And I promise you that the trust you put in me will go in vain. Thank you.
As you know, it goes without saying. You can see it from me. I am Cash Madam. I want your support. Please vote for me to change your lives in this region. I will give you microfinancing. I will give you money. I will give your women money. Please consider me and vote for me. And my younger sister is telling me to step down for her. My younger sister, please step down for me. Let me work for you. I have money. Your country is small. I will enlarge your country. I will add money there. Economy will boom. So therefore, step down for me. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Let the voting begin. We have 2 contestants, Cash Madam and Madam Lee. If you want to vote for Madam Lee, you tick Madam Lee. If you want to vote for Cash Madam, you tick Cash Madam. Let the voting begin.
My First Lady, Council of the Ballot Paper, please listen. Her Excellency Madam Lily, Madam Lily. Her Excellency Madam Lily. Her Excellency Madam Lily. Her Excellency Her Excellency Madam Lily. Her Excellency Kashmir.
want to thank God Almighty for this day, for making it a successful one. And to my darling husband, who has been supporting me. Thank you all, God bless you. And to all the other women from different towns, thank you. Thank you for reporting me, trusting me, and I assure you that won't go in vain. I will serve you and I will make you proud of me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's the end of it. And I saw it is happening. Thank you very much.
Hello again. We have just come to the end of this short and wonderful skit. I hope you all enjoyed it. What lessons did we learn? We have a lot of lessons in this skit. This is just to say it is not all about money, nor material things, but by the grace of God. And also, one thing we all need to know is leadership comes from God. Therefore, that's what I thank you all.
Thank you. Let's put our hands together for Honorable Veronica Sisay and her team for so eloquently putting that together. My Niger people, are you here? Any Niger people here? Anyway, I just want to say that this not be for provoke. This one I just lightheartedness. So if we do your own now forgive us, And una know, Kedu, my Niger people, Kedu. So, as I was saying, this was just meant for lightheartedness, not to rob it in, not to overcome pepper and fruit. I'd like to now move this program forward by calling the leader of government business, Honorable Matthew Yuba, to come forward. I know I've been warned that this is the People's Parliament, and this is the Parliament, but it's still the People's Parliament. So I stand on my legs to say, Honorable Sir, may I crave your indulgence to speak for 1 minute, sir?
Thank you.
no need for SO. I will not say SO permission. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Her Excellency, Madam First Lady, permits me to stand on the existing protocols to just explain the work of Parliament, to see the gravity at which we are moving today. I want to use the opportunity to say thanks to my colleagues, members of Parliament. For today, we have attacked directly elected members of Parliament in the 5th Parliament of the Second Republic of Sierra Leone. Honorable Yukela Eta, I ask this August body to clap for us for having women in our Parliament to be elected. You see, it is not the rhetoric that matters. It is what you put into action. How do you change the narrative of the dynamics of those who are suffered because of maladministration, because of bad policies? Today, President Bio's administration is a big-state administration. Policies, whom actions follow with policies that can work in the interest of the people. And this is one. When we started a journey about empowering women for the legislative arm, they said we are not going to make it up. When we started a journey for us to have 30% of women directly elected to Parliament, they said it's going to be something impossible. And we succeeded. Today we are very proud as Parliament of Sierra Leone, in the 6th Parliament of Sierra Leone, to have women, not only women representing people, but women of substance, women that can push. We have listened to the first presenter from Parliament that introduced the program, Honorable Mara Mazogo. She was in this 6th Parliament. She has also moved a private member bill that have been enacted into a law today. Under the auspices of the First Lady, she sponsored that program. This is the type of woman we are talking about. Some of us are not surprised to see her, I don't want to say, decisively defeating our giant of West Africa First Lady. But by political will, by democratic process, she won the elections. There is no being won in elections. It is by votes. Cash Mother did not do work better. But our First Lady, whom we refer to as God sent, it is not new. She is a political weaver. When we are struggling in 2012, we lost the election by design of our opponents. She came in 2016-17. She came with a different chemistry. We must win. And I described her and I said, we are God sent. We have our internal ramblings, but she had her own focus at that moment. She said, this election will win us. We are few in number, but dangerous in action because we wanted to succeed. We started with inter-party discipline and making sure that right thing must be done. Using our parliamentary structure in the SFP. She's not part of that parliament, but very instrumental by using some of us to make sure that a good thing must be done. Today, she described me, she looked at me, and she suddenly looked at me and said, you, here you know the politics. The politics department is something not correct. I said, no, we operate. She's very sensitive about things around her, but she's very mindful about the future. She's very mindful about where we are going to land, and victory is always our concern. That's why when she defeated our First Lady from the other side, it's not anything strange for us, but we need to move on. Just to tell you that women can never take space like that in our administrations. We need to work side by side. That's why some of us, we are very instrumental in driving the force behind this administration. Women, they are very important. Some of us are there to women at a very fragile time in our politics, and we succeeded by having women around us. You cannot play with them. They are very consistent more than the men in terms of politics. They are a force to help us. Madam First Lady, for me, it's just to wish you well and to say, continue to do your best. It is not easy to bring a woman down. In this business of politics, it's that you do the good things. When you triumph over evil, good people always rise about things that are very difficult. She has done that a couple of times. She knows how to fight. But let us fight for the good of an ordinary man and woman. But let us fight for those who are disadvantaged in this country. Let us fight for the good of society. Let us stand tall to defeat those who don't have decent qualities for women. Women are the pillars of the success of society. May God bless us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Leader of Government Business here at the Parliament of Sierra Leone. I would also like to recognize the presence of the Leader of the Opposition, Honorable Abdul Kabo. This just shows that this room is full of what we call palava sauce. Rishi inside, pomode inside, like fish, skits, what do they call that fish? SO2, sorry. Honorable Daniel, thank you also. You're there in our midst. Another member of the opposition party. I would now like to continue this celebration. We have a distinguished guest here, my own minister, my boss, Mr. Chernova, Minister of Information and Civic Education. I want to tell you one thing, don't jump yet. I want to tell you one thing about this man. This man can talk. Hey! His talking was an Olympic sport in the world, eh? Salon for the gold medal. Not to answer to Twitter. Honorable, the floor is yours.
Your Excellency, the President for the African First Ladies Association for Development, Ministers of Governments, Leaders of Parliament, distinguished Secretary to the President, leaders of our community, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, family in Salon, Assalamu alaikum. I get a simple and yet difficult task to present to you the possible Naoli who come for honor. So I want to ask you now, let me permit me small, let take a few minutes, Madam Chair, for answer a simple question. Who that na Fatima Mada Jabi Bio? Who is Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and now the President of Africa? Who is this beautiful, amazing, impactful woman? So I am going to venture into the world of superlatives. So I thought I should start maybe by establishing my authority to venture into those world today. In 2012, the former First Lady of the United Kingdom, Sarah Brown, married to Gordon Brown, and I joined hands and we started what was called the World of School, a global organization. Because of my work there as well, when the then First Lady of the United States of America, Madam Michelle Obama, was invited to give her first speech at the United Nations in New York, she chose me, my humble self, to introduce her. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have had the privilege of introducing the First Lady of the UK many times, the First Lady of the United States. I have been on panels with the First Lady of China, First Lady of South Korea, and many First Ladies around the world. So when I tell you that no First Lady in this world, are you ready for this, reaches the level that combines the unique passion, compassion, fierceness, and impact that Madam First Lady has done and represent to this world, to Africa, to Sierra Leone, I'm not just talking. It is something that is based on my own experience in this field and my years of interaction with First Ladies. Madam First Lady, I was reflecting today and I thought, what does Madam Fatima Bio represent? So I see Auntie Sylvia Online is here. Madam Fatima Bio represents the very best of Sierra Leone. She is an embodiment of the best of our country. On November 27, over 40 years ago, Auntie Tikidaki Jabi and Pa Umar Jabi did something wonderful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used them to bring to this world this amazing woman that we have here. First, she represents the diversity of this country. She was born in Kono. Her father is half Gambian. Her mama is Sierra Leonean. And yet, she represents and brings together the rich tapestry of the diversity of our country. She represents the very best of our country. She attended Anzaru Islamic School, and then she attended the St. Joseph Secondary School Convent. Where, if I was you going to be I want to understand you. If you want to forget First Lady, presidential material, the very best and the most elegant Nasalo, I want to understand, say, St. Joseph Convent. I'm privileged for St. Joseph married to Conventunia. We sent me away from Conventunia, so I want to just say this part. But when I say she represents the best of Sierra Leone, the reason I was saying that Cecilia is here, she is, if you think about her character, she is the lion that Prince of Wales is looking for and they cannot find. She is fierce. If you are going into any battle, here, anywhere else, the person where you are for day inside the same team for first any battle. Now you sabi the mami? Una sabi the mami? You sabi the mami? Her Excellency is fierce. She is willing to fight and to win. But as a lion, and most people don't know this about lions. See, I'm not called a lioness, so I say lion. Most people don't know this. She is so fiercely loyal. Anybody who know this woman knows say if he say it for you, go to the sleep. Alright? She is fiercely loyal. Her husband knows no matter what the apple, the mommy is stand by her. Apart from her loyalty, she is deeply generous. I don't meet people that get as big hearts as the man. They go, no, me and my mother, today we in that area, they will probably charge me so, I pass so, we talk again. But she has an innately generous personality. No matter what happen, almost the longer you are bad, if you demonstrate humility, you come to this woman. She will show you that she's generous. And she's a mother. That I can attest to because I know. And like Sierra Leone, she is elegant, she is beautiful, she is classy, she is just dynamic. And when she speaks, as you will hear today, you know, at Fabe College, we will say she compels the king's language. She compels the king's language, as we will say now, into submission. He will speak. I have said, and I have to say this with some caution, among public figures in Asalo, when it comes hamper the act of commanding stage presence and campaigning. So I'll just add a tap here. Una understand? Una follow? So who is Madam Fatima Bio? She is the best of Sierra Leone. Ladies and gentlemen, after conference, Madam Fatima Bio proceeded to the United Kingdom. There, she enrolled at the Roehampton Institute and he pursued and attained a Bachelor of Arts degree in journalism, in performing arts first. And then she also has from the London College of Communication a Bachelor of Arts degree in journalism. I learned doing this research that Madam Fatima Bio be one for me a lawyer. He even enrolled and starts the process. But in Mama say, lawyer there, and lawyer there, Francis Kaivala, one of the big lawyers that the country. And since he can say, in your picking, the one that go here for. I'm not going to talk again. Francis is my brother, so I'm not happy. So I don't make nobody not possible. He come on in and he get a degree. Everything she has done on this earth, she has excelled and been the best at. She pursued a career in acting. She won countless awards: best female actress, best actress, best movie, best anything she did. She was numero uno, #1, because she believes in excellence and hard work. I also learned doing this work that she's an activist, and I'm maybe named to green. From when is small at age 17, she mobilized people here in the Gambia for first, apparently meningitis was killing kids. She started activism at the tender age of 17, mobilizing resources for safe beginning life between the Gambia and Sierra Leone. Not all clap for this woman. So not of today, it starts for care about saving lives. Now in imposition, we don't do all this amazing work. Something there some people don't know. Madam First Lady decided to adopt when she met President Julius Maada Bio, as they say, we married President Bio, they say the rest is history. We God bless you, you see our good money making you so. We don't marry, we don't get a good partner, especially the one who convert. We don't bless you, Lord. The rest is history. But I want to mention something that most people don't know. 34 military hospital, the maximum capacity was 70 beds. 70 beds. Now listen to this. She adopted 34 military hospital. She has worked with that hospital without any fanfare. Today, the capacity of 34 military hospital, this is a gift to the public. 600 beds. It is, I did the math, 757% increase. It increased the capacity of the military hospital by over 700%. I'll clap for this woman. And she did it without fanfare. From your mobilization, from your resources. And I know this because when I'm in a purpose school, she took me there and said, can't see what they do. She set up as well a center for excellence for support the women of this country when it comes to these things. Madam First Lady has been appointed by the United Nations Secretary General Advisory Board of Eminent Persons on Zero Waste. She is also, of course, UNAIDS appointed her as a champion for adolescent girls and young women in 2023. She has multiple global awards, and as you know, multiple honorary PhD endowments because of her exceptional public service and because of the work that she has done. My friends, please permit me to present to you the embodiment of the best of our country. if you think about what is beautiful about Sierra Leone, who represents Sierra Leone, who you want to be the face of this country, who you want to be on the same team with you, fighting with you, speaking for you, representing you, who you want to be on the same side with, please, I beg of you, if you can rise up on your feet, please rise up on your feet. As we welcome the President of the Organization of the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, my own sister, my Excellency, Madam Fatima Mara Jabibio.
Thank you. I believe we've had a very long day today. But let me start first of all by honoring the members of Parliament. When we come to the House of Parliament, the first thing we should remember is the fact that in Sierra Leone today, it is the Parliament that actually runs the country. When you have a good Parliament, you will have a very good leadership and the representation of our nation. When you have a bad and corrupt Parliament, it will also show on the leadership of our nation. I want to say we're here to celebrate Fatima, but I want to celebrate this Parliament, the 6th Parliament, because this is the Parliament that, since independence, we as women will be proud to say they are complete he for she, and they believe in women empowerment, and they believe that they are willing to leave the seats and allow our women to take the seats. I don't know how many of them will allow us to do that in 2028. But I know this particular Parliament is an equal Parliament. I have worked with them, and I can say to you, I have not met honorable leaders. Honorable, when I say honorable leaders, I mean honorable leaders like Abu Kabo here. Can you imagine he's from ABC, but I have to honor him because he's a man of his word. And he believes in gender equality. My brother Numa, who is the leader of government business, of course representing the SLPP, we've come a long way, myself and Numa, and I understand what he thinks and I feel what he thinks before he even starts to act. Because Numa has the heart that represents not just our party but our nation. So I want to also celebrate our members of Parliament and to say thank you. Thank you for standing with us. So the women of Sierra Leone, let me start first of all, please. Our Women's Forum, who is the umbrella body for all women organizations in our country, the Women's Forum, 50-50, I Win Women, Coronet, the Fula Chief, who is here with the Fula community, my Mandem people, the Maningo community area. And this, I have to really say, I have to talk about this a little bit. It's the Soso community.
celebration in Sierra Leone, the greatest king of the Soso community drove in from Guinea to Sierra Leone, and he attended the program in Cambia, and I was invited by Honorable Yunkela to attend that event. When you understand what culture means, when you understand how culture brings us together, and the way this tribe actually showcase what it means to be a Soso person, not just in Sierra Leone, but within the sub-region. I was so envious, and I believe that the king saw that in me, and he called me forward and said, listen, let me pray for you, because I know you are going to be greater than this. Honorable Kande Yunkela, it was after that prayer I went for this election. And I want you to say to the king, even after my election, he sent me a message on my phone and said, congratulations, I told you, greatness awaits you. So please extend my gratitude to the Soso king in Guinea and say I'm waiting for my invitation to attend the return match, because we've given them first half here and we're hoping that we'll do second half in Guinea. Today, I realize that we have this many mommy queens in our midst here. We have mommy queens from all around our country who are here representing their districts. I want to acknowledge you. My mothers are here. The wives of the paramount chiefs are here. I want to acknowledge all the wives of the paramount chiefs who are here, because the paramount chiefs are our custodians of our laws. And I also want to appreciate, I'm not acknowledging this group of people, I'm appreciating them. I want to appreciate all the ministers and deputy ministers who work under the leadership of His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Mario. No one person can fix the country. No one person has a solution to a country. So President Bio will be remembered by what you people do for our nation. It is his legacy and your legacy that will be written together. So whatever you do, don't say they will say President Bio. Remember, we know who serves under President Bio. And it is by that extension we will say the leadership. Parliament is the legislative arm. When you are State House, it's the executive arm of our country, and you are part of that executive arm. And I want to say thank you for trusting in President Bio and serving under his leadership. And I pray that your own contribution to our nation building will be the best yet for us to remember. I want to also acknowledge the Army wives. Wherever I go, I have the Army wives and the police wives with me. I want to say I appreciate all of you so dearly. And the UN women and the members who are representing the UN women here, the UN family, the members of the diplomatic and consular corps. You know, you can be anywhere today, but you choose to be in the House of Parliament to celebrate a common girl from Colombo. And I am grateful for that. And I want to also acknowledge my sister, the president of the Sierra Leone Parliamentary Caucus, Madam Bernadette. And hear them call her Yatta. I know she is Bernadette Wiata Kalon Songa. The Honorable MP for 008. And by extension, my grandmother is from 008, so which means she's my MP. I want to acknowledge you, my dear mother, Honorable Veronica Sise Imami, you don't alive. Cash Madam. Today you are beyond Cash Madam. Today your representation of the women of ECOWAS is fantastic, and I'm very proud to say, you know what? We are not running things, but we are changing things together. I want to appreciate you. I want to also acknowledge the presence of the Secretary to the President, who has left everything Madam B is doing today to be here with us. If we are not a he or she, you won't
If you are pretending to be he or she, you will not be here. But he is a he or she, and he is here. My chairman, this morning when I was getting ready, the president said to me, he was not invited. So when the president said I was not invited, automatically I realized that, okay, the party maybe they did not invite the party. And then there turned up our great chairman, the Bullet. He decided to walk in just as his name, the Bullet, to grace this occasion. I know as long as you are in this country, you will be here. And guess what? The last few weeks, you know, Mr. Chairman, this is not a proposal, so many people in SLPP, you know, we are on our lower level election, right? So when things go right, no one is complaining. When things don't go their way, they start saying, Fatima, I give you presiding. I think Fatima give you presiding. So now I say, well, if I give you a presiding, I miss. When I say, when I give you a chairman, we don't give you a presiding. Because if it's not going your way, don't say it is presiding's fault. It means you haven't done your homework properly. Presiding is just one man. I want to acknowledge your presence as the chairman and my chairman. And I also saw my son, who is looking at me as if like, Napoleon, I know you are here. And definitely I know you are going to be here, even if we don't invite you. So I want to acknowledge you, our National Secretary General also. And you know, everybody have a sister. Everybody have a sister from your mother or from another mother. I have a sister that is from another mother who is here to support my dear sister, Dr. Sylvia Ryan. I want to acknowledge the President to say thank you for being here. As we are celebrating, none of this would have been possible. None of it, yes, I went to Ethiopia and won an election. A lot of people said, oh, they are giving here. Said, no, they don't give you. Now vote them vote. And I will say this again. The first ladies voted. And they bestow on me the privilege to serve Africa. And I want to say thank you to all African first ladies, because our contribution to our nation, a lot of people don't count it. But I want to say thank you to all the first ladies. And my dear sister, the First Lady of Nigeria, who I contested against, I want to say thank you for being a wonderful, wonderful First Lady in your country. We're here today because one woman believed that a woman should be able to celebrate another woman. We're here today because one woman had asked other women to come forward to celebrate me. I don't tell her all the time because she's not just a presidential advisor to my husband on gender issue, but she's my mother. And a mother's job is to celebrate your daughter. And I want to say to my mom, thank you. I say to her, thank you. Every day I stood in front of you, I said, continue to bless me. It is the prayer that you people, every day, it is the prayer from the Java people that keeps me where I am. And I want to say I appreciate you and I honor you. I don't see you as a politician. The only lesson I have for you is that you are my mother, and I want to thank you. My brother, Timothy, when we were like thinking about how to do this thing, he is my younger brother. He reminded me that there is no bigger champion in whatever we are doing than God. And he said, we don't have money, but we have God. My brother, it is that spirit that I left the hotel with. And that was the only thing that I had with me when I walked into that hall. And with God, we won. It is not just me, it is me. Thank you. Now, if you have a mother who prays like Mommy Brandon, would you not just go home and sleep? That is the reason why when people say, I have a diplomatic side and I have that other side. When I now move from the diplomatic side to that other side, I have no fear because I know I have a mother who prays for me every day. And today is no exception. Thank you. Thank you for being a wonderful mother. Chenova, you don't talk all the way you have to say today. Chenova is trying to bribe me because he knows we are fighting. But you are my brother. It doesn't matter how many times we fight, I still love you. I love you dearly. My dear brother who is also here, the ACC Commissioner, the man that refused to buy his care, maybe for reason. I want to say I appreciate you, I honor you. You are my brother today, tomorrow, and forever. Your journey is my journey. So I want to appreciate you and say thank you for all the many things you have done for President Bio and under his leadership. Thank you. We don't say thank you to people all the time. But you know, when you have the opportunity, because my job here is not to check on who is here, it's just to say thank you to every one of you. Now my political family is SLPP. My side political family is the JMP members. I want to say, even if I die and come back, I will be SLPP. Any day, anytime, I will go back. You know, I beg, please come. I just follow Nasi Abukabo. I want to look at, if you ask them that he has right now, they will wish that they see a day. But I know one thing. You know what? The honest truth is, we are in the House of Parliament. And when you are in the House of Parliament, this is where you can only say nothing but the truth, so help me God. That is why when you come into the House of Parliament, they ask you to swear to God. I believe even Sylvia Blyden in her silent moments, preparing for 2028, knows that the SLPP is going to win 2028. To lose the next election, that I can assure you. Our transformative work in this country, what President Bio has done for women and children in this country, the safety net for the survival of women and children in this country. I can tell you something. There is no man in this country that believes that if you want to transform the nation, you have to empower as many women as possible compared to President Bio. And what's our percentage? 52% of our nation are women. Women. And these are the people that President Bio is fighting for. And through the SLPP government, all the ministers who have been given the opportunity to serve are serving on that mantra, that we serve the people, we continue to serve as many people as possible, change the narrative, and change the way Sierra Leone is seen. So for me today, I am not here to just take glory, but I'm here to thank every one of you. Every one of you. Whether you voted for President Bio or not, just being a Sierra Leonean, a peaceful Sierra Leonean that want to live, we have the best thing in Sierra Leone. When it comes to religious tolerance, there is no country in the world that has religious tolerance compared to Sierra Leone. So with our religious tolerance and the way we now are asking our mothers to now start to focus on our children, let us look in-house. You cannot be afraid of your own child. It is our responsibility to bring up our children the way we want them to be, because your child absolutely represents who you are. Let us work together. Let us protect our children. Don't say it's government business. Governments can only do so much. Your job collectively. When I was growing up here in Sierra Leone, I don't know who government was, because my my government was my mother and my father. They are my government. My mother and my father, it was their responsibility to provide food for me. It was my mother and father's responsibility to make sure I go to school and come back home on time. It is my mother's and father's responsibility to make sure I do my homework and finish my studies every day. It is not government's responsibility. It is you, the parents. So please, stop saying, Napapa government. And things that you know are wrong for our country, do not implement it because you feel it will give our country bad name. For anybody who is in the act of bringing bad name or shame to our country is one that does not belong in Sierra Leone, or somebody who have already left Sierra Leone and believe that Sierra Leone is now their own second home. If Sierra Leone is your first home today and your first home tomorrow, you would want our country to be the most prosperous and the most successful nation on earth. So our job as one family is to be able to work collectively in changing the narrative in a positive way for our nation. Today I can just say thank you to all of you here. You know, I've been gossiping the Director General of SLBC to Honorable Madam where I told myself, he said we should do 2 minutes. I said you should talk to the MC first. The reason being is she always have a narrative to present. But I am so honored to be on this planet and see a woman lead the SLBC. I am very honored and I want to talk my hands to you. I can only continue to say thank you. When I was coming this morning, I saw bike riders who have left their daily jobs just to come with me here. Another transport for you now. I just know it today, and they changed the narrative now. Today is my own day. So as you bring me to Parliament, and so I will take me, get me go back. Yeah. So today is my own day to celebrate in this Parliament. But I will continue to celebrate a wonderful woman, Maya Masombo. I want to say thank you again for taking upon yourself in presenting the law today that we are standing upon and say we have banned early marriage in this country. I did not come to Parliament because I am not a government worker. But you said you will be the voice. Not for me, because I'm not going to be married early again. I'm already President of this property. But you said you will do this for the children of this nation. God will continue to bless you. And that whoever fights you, God will fight them. It will not be your portion. I want to thank you from my heart to all the honorable MPs that are here, all the women who are representing our women in the world, and leader of government business. You were not here when I gossiped you. I said, the moment you think, I know what you are thinking. That is how far we've come. If there was anybody who were the most radical or who planned when we were in opposition, Honorable Kande, forgive us. At that time when Kande Yukela came and Kande was trying to overshadow Manabio, I said, Kande, this one, and they did different formula. You know? So it was Honorable Newman, Honorable Rado Yoki, and Honorable Dixie Rogers, who were always my silent army. When they are in every next meeting, their phones are with them. When they said A in the next meeting, they will call me and said, they say A. I said no, I said. So, but we tell God thank you. Because today, we are not only celebrating Manabio, Kande Yukela has come home back to the country. So, we say thank you. And now he's working under the leadership of His Excellency, his brother, President Bio. Thank you so very much. And at that time, when we were planning against Kande Yukela, I feel sorry for Honorable Fode Yukela, because you see on Fode's face, you know, with embarrassment, he doesn't campaigning. Please, una wait a bit. Sometimes our constituency where we start the attention flow. Thank you very much. For the office of the First Lady, I know I am the most difficult boss in the world. You don't need to tell me. I am difficult because I believe in perfection. Perfection, for me, there is no option. And for everyone who I have worked with, like Honorable Bernadette Tasonga said, she used to be the head of the JMB. And she knows, I believe in nothing but perfection. So if I put you under pressure, it's for you to grow and be yourself, but be able to accept whatever challenge that is thrown at you. Becca, what is Becca? The man who hides from camera, but is always the brain behind the scene to make things happen in my office. Momo Toure, who is my technical advisor. When they went for the election, they won the election even before I walked into the hall. They had done the assignment and they came to me and said, we are going to win. I said, how? They said, please ma'am, we don't go worker. But the only thing these two people did was really not, I don't know. When they were giving out money, they should have collected their own share. Still, because, you know, they are TAs. If they're giving money, collect your own share and then you vote otherwise. And that's my advice to all SLPP members right now. If they give you money, eat. When I eat, now under SLPP legitimacy, because you will feel like I'm under SLPP getting money. So when I eat, when I not swear, when I eat no more, and when they say go vote for the first way you like. Yeah? Okay, that's all for campaign before the chairman will write me letter say this is the experiment. Thank you. And they try to look at the crowd, now that they are not saying thank you to it, so I will say thank you so that they don't go back to our comments now. I said to Nigeria, because the number of people that waited at home, and they will pass through that and they desire. And by the grace of God, because now they organize, now they have already standing here for the next 1 year. So I will make sure say me not the common I have no enemy. Everybody I will make sure say I don't have money. So I will look here pass back and see. Now all the way I am not by your name. I appreciate you. Yeah? Now all the way pass. If I don't call you by your name, I appreciate you. All my way so pass. If I don't call you by your name or you try, I appreciate you. Thank you. So all the Muslims the way they say, all the Christians the way they say, I don't see the economic people that want to take over. Thank you. I can only say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember one thing, I beg the economic people that are giving small number, I beg please, please. One thing, wait. Yes, ma, I know. You are telling me you are the drinker all. Listen, I don't promise you to say I am perfect. I don't promise you to say because they made me now president of the African First Lady at a change. I don't promise you that not that one day. But what I can promise every one of you that the fact say I will defend Sierra Leone, I will represent Sierra Leone, and whatever I do, I will have Sierra Leone at the top of my agenda. And I also want to assure you to say I'm not abandon the responsibility in Sierra Leone because I am now elected to South Africa. No, I will not. On Tuesday, inshallah, I will go back to Addis and they will and to South Africa, but I want you to know, whatever I do, wherever I go, wherever I speak, whatever it is that we have to do, Sierra Leone will be at the top of my agenda today, tomorrow, until I left that position as the president. So please don't say, now when I'm president, we will change tomorrow. I'm not sabi change. I don't hold for that for change. I'm not perfect. I don't pretend I'm not the back. Anytime I pay me forgive me no more. Most times, me self you know say we not I backfire. But whenever I backfire, and I will check why I backfire, you will not say I only backfire because I am now fighting, not for myself but for my people. And when I feel you want to take advantage of my people, that is when you see the other side of me. Because I believe Africa will have suffered enough, and it is only us that will change the narrative for ourselves. We have to value our continent and see our continent as one of the continents that contributes to the world, not the other way around. It is Africa that feeds Europe. It is Africa that feeds so many countries. If we are not who we are, believe me, they will not come to us. It is because we have something they want, and that is the reason why they are not leaving our continent. They are not here because of sunlight. They are here because of what they are getting from us. So all we ask of Africa is give us the respect that we deserve. If you cannot respect us, leave our continent. I want to say thank you again. May God bless you and bless every one of you. Dear members, I cannot stop to say thank you. I am a first lady for every achievement I have. I owe it to God. I owe it to the SLPP because they gave my husband the opportunity. I owe it to the people of Sierra Leone because they voted for my husband. But I owe it to you women and men who have been there, stood by me in every storm. Good or bad, you said you are here, you remain here. And me and you, till the end. Now we are President Biogam, now we are going to go by the grace of God.
Ministers are leaving us. That doesn't mean they are not with us. They are leaving us because there is all agents can stay. The program is not over yet. Cabinet ministers will take care of us now. The program will continue, and our First Lady will stay with us. She's not leaving yet. We still have additions to the program. The program is not over yet. We're just letting our cabinet ministers it's not over yet. Our diplomatic friends can stay. Our diplomatic friends can stay. Development partners, you can stay. The program is not over yet. Who are you not sit down? We don't know it. First Lady know they go it, and the cabinet ministers and the government. We don't let me sit down.
Let's go.
Shift and cancel.
There's still some people who want to present gifts. Please sit down so we can make time for a presentation of gifts. Now is not the time. Please sit down. I know a lot of people want to present gifts. Can we sit down? Can we sit down? We still have presentation of gifts. If you have a gift, please stay back. Please stay back. Alright, thank you.
Hello. Dear, we beg for you to sit down. The program not done yet. We beg for you to sit down. People that come to this, they want to present time. Security, can you close? Dear, we want everybody to sit down. Security, can you close the entrance? We want everybody to sit down. The program not done yet. We don't want them to do photo shoot. We don't mix up in one place. We have to sit down first. The program not done yet. We want to make us sit down. They want to serve refreshments. Let everybody go sit down. Go sit down. We
Thank you. Let's put our hands together for the Soso community. Thank you to the Soso community. Now the Mami Queens. The Mami Queens of Sierra Leone. Thank you. NASA women take their gifts. Women for Women's Forum. NASA women get ready. The Mami Queens. The Mami Queens. After the Mami Queens, NASA women, they take their gifts. It's so I never carry you the Mami Queens Naka. The Mami Queens and Maggie will fast. Unagile Mami Queen and go. Yes. The Mami Queens of Maria. Presentation. Wedding coordinator. Master women understand by.
being the president of Ofcom. We appreciate you. We congratulate you as women of NACSA. We are so glad. It's been an achievement for not just you, but for us as women of Serenio. And so we appreciate you. It's just a little token that I'm sure you will have. Thank you so much.
Thank you, NACSA women. Women's Forum. Women's Forum.
Women's Forum. Women's Forum. After Women's Forum, anti-violence is a big gift. Women's Forum.
Our dear First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, we get this small token for you and please. The Women's Forum Sierra Leone heartily congratulates Her Excellency Dr. Fatima Madabio for being elected as President of OFLAG. We always knew you could do it, and we're proud of you on this your well-deserved honor. We salute you.
Anti-violence. Last week of anti-violence, we are not ready. If we are not there, any other gifts not there. But I'm sure we can cross somebody for having the vote of thanks.
For the vote of thanks, in everything we must give thanks. I would like to call after anti-violence women. I would like to call
Thank you.
Madam Frederica Kayla, please join us. Madam Frederica Kayla, of the NRA National Red to give the vote of thanks.
076-64-66-21. Jabi.
Your Excellency, the First Lady, President of Ofcom, members of the High Table, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Please permit me to stand on existing protocols. Firstly, I would like to start off by thanking God for making this day possible for us. We thank God for our sister, Fatima, for what you've done for us. We want to say thank you that we are here today to celebrate you. The organizers, the advisor of gender, parliamentary female caucus, and all other committee members, we want to say thank you for giving us this platform to celebrate with our First Lady. Government officials, diplomats, and our distinguished guests right across this country who have been here today to celebrate our First Lady. we want to say thank you to you. So our media, the media houses, the radio stations and TV, we want to say thank you for really airing out the unity we the women in Sierra Leone are showcasing by a woman celebrating another woman. Thank you so much for your contributions this afternoon. Your Excellency, our First Lady, I want to use this platform to congratulate you and thank you for your hard work, which has earned you this prestigious position. We know and we the women believe you are going, with no doubt, no iota of doubt, you are going to deliver very, very well. We want to say thank you for making Sierra Leone proud. We the women of Sierra Leone, we love you and we appreciate you. Thank you so much. We want to thank His Excellency the President for giving our First Lady the platform for her to be able to execute her role, giving her support and providing her the space to do so. So all, everybody here, the audience, I say thank you, and thank you for coming.
And I want to say thank you to you, Madam Frederica Kaya, for thanking all of us, including all the women traders.
We are part of a group for take picture with First Lady. Let all of us quickly and take in somewhere agree. I start to give a little union women of Nagano and take a picture. If we are in the peace, let me feel the MPs that come in the second. Bakal! We're not going to get it. We're not going to be a chance. Female MPs. Female MPs.
I want to be like you, Abib. So,
the diplomats and the deputy ministers were there after female Chance